SoccerBeat, what?
How's it, guys? We are here with SoccerBeat, talking Pirates, not in our usual jovial moods. Tough day. We've had some terrible news as Orlando Pirates supporters. Jose Riveiro, massive supporters of him and what he's done for our club. Just to read you some stats. 121 matches he's been in charge, 77 wins, 20 draws, 21 defeats, 220 goals, 5 trophies. Bucks legend. 3 MTN8 trophies, 2 Nedbank trophies, Carling Black Label trophy, and second position twice in the league and CAF Champions League semi-final. Absolute legend in my books. And we're here today. He won't be renewing his contract and will no longer be the coach of Orlando Pirates come the end of the season. So I'm still taking it in. The last year of watching Orlando Pirates has been some of the most enjoyable football I've watched in a very long time. So a little bit taken aback by the news. Cheesy, can you take me through your emotions and how you feeling knowing that the Spanish guitar won't be staying on with us next season?
As I was still enjoying the tune, Mikey, my heart is broken, bro. And when I just got the news, I'm here in Polokwane with the Betway squad. We're here for the Polokwane versus Pirates game. And I'm just seeing this pop up, Mikey, in our chat. And I'm like, okay, I heard about it, but now it's real, and it's, I think it's heartbreaking. I think we still have to behind it in terms of why this could happen, because we're just enjoying the ride, I was enjoying the guitar. Hey, fine. You know what? I'm just lost of words. Moeneeb, I don't know.
All that's playing in my head, right? Because we we were playing the Spanish guitar, it was bringing us this tune and it was giving us this joy because that is how he was controlling things. The only song that's playing in my head now is the same song of the same artist, Tony Braxton. You know that song, boys? Unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Undo the hurt you've caused when you walked out the door and walked out. What the? Hi.
Moeneeb.
You know what, man? I never paid my TV license for 2 years. Since Coach Jose has come, the Spanish guitar, the orchestra, the coordinator,
Aye.
the leader, the
Aye.
captain of the ship.
Yo.
Since he came, I started paying every second month. Not full payments, half payments, just to make sure my TV stays on. But that is how he's affected my life. He's changed Orlando Pirates around. He's changed my life around. He made me love this team again. He's not just affected the players, he's affected TV license payers. He's affected us because I was in a state of depression, the way the state was at our team. And life has been different with Coach Jose, And I can't imagine life, Orlando Pirates, the football without him. I cannot do that. It's still hard for me to fathom, Mike. I can't even look you boys in the face because I can see the tears in your eyes, and I'm sure you can see the hurt in my eyes. That is the love he's brought back to the game for us, to our wonderful Orlando Pirates. And I didn't want to believe in the saying, all good things come to an end. And whoever said that, I'm still going to find that bastard. Because he's just affected us now.
That custard.
Yo.
Mikey, before you continue, as I'm traveling here to Polokwane to come watch the team, I'm with my former captain, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I should do this or I might just say ring, skipper.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel. I don't know.
How are you guys?
Just what we need. Just what we need. In this moment here that we are
True
feeling bad,
of the
we need our
Buccaneers,
captain.
the one who spent his life.
We need
at the
our
club.
former captain. Our former
Give us-
captain, we
tell
need your
us how
name.
you feeling happy. We're not happy today. Tell us how you feeling happy.
Yeah. We need your happiness happy. We need your happiness happy.
How come I can be happy when our Spanish guitar is leaving?
Ha.
It's very bad for personally. and also for the fans. He came to South Africa and changed our mind and changed our heart to fall in love again with the football game. And now, after 3 years, we it's gonna be tough. It's I was telling Cheesy this.
Sit with me. Let me have my ski. Sit with me. Sit with me.
Give him the mic there, Cheesy. Give him the mic.
Yeah.
When we had news, we were busy talking about it. When we travel, and you can see that it hurts a lot. We were falling in love with Orlando Pirates again. Each and every season, there's something. There's a silverware.
Yeah.
People come in numbers again. We are back as happy people.
Oh yes.
100%.
It's the coach bring me joy.
Yeah.
In all aspects, the players, the fans, the football lovers as well. So
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, there's something else I
It's a
wanted to
big
bring
day
up
for
as
us.
well to talk about what he's done for us is we can just name the players: Rele, Sesane, Mbokazi, just like all the
Nkota.
boys that he's brought through. These have all come through and made their debuts under this man. Not many coaches in South Africa, especially coming here under the pressure you have at Orlando Pirates to throw those boys into the mix and see them flourish the way they have. And happy, you also said it 3 years ago, Orlando Stadium, you get 10,000 people there, 15,000 people if you're lucky. Now, 40,000. We're selling out tickets. I'm sure this Champions League quarterfinal home leg is going to be sold out as well. People love what he's done with the club. They're happy again. The ghost is, everything that was not right with the club, he's put right. The captain of our ship. It's tough to, just the players he's produced and the guys he's brought through. I think whoever comes in next after him is going to reap the rewards of all the hard work he's put into the youngsters that have come through.
Mike, and he's done it all alone because his assistant coach left him. Remember that midway through the season, and you know what happens when assistant coaches leave, because that is always their strength, their pillars, But as soon as he left, we could see that, and then we remember there was a time when everybody was saying as well, the assistant coach was the brains, assistant coach was the brains. That's how people were still underestimating him. But look what he's done. He's turned things around for this team. The coach, man alone, yes, with his backroom staff. But we see the effect and the joy that he brought to this players by the way they express themselves on the field, the quality, the type of football that they play, the joy that they play with. When we lose games at home, the supporters are still singing and chanting the players' names. He's brought that love back to the badge, the love back to the brand. That is who he was. I think he's more than a manager than Orlando Pirates. And I'm sure our skipper there as well, will say that we rated Ruud Krol highly. But not even working with Jose, I put him above Ruud Krol now. Just for bringing that passion back again to us, We were the laughing stock. Not even long ago when he was building this team still, we were the laughing stock of Soweto, the laughing stock of Johannesburg. And he's brought back that pride. He's brought back the Muti. He's brought back everything for us. You know what I'm saying?
Moody or Moody? But
Sorry. Did I just sorry, that was a mispronouncer. As I'm drifting into the abyss with my thoughts here, boys. I just see myself and the Algerian brothers crying there about the Muti that we used on the weekend. No, that's our coach, our leader. He's our witch doctor as well. He's brought everything back for us again. Where I might even think that this might be a ploy from Kaizer Chiefs. Things are not working out for them, So their witch doctor has made it possible. I don't trust that yellow team. I just don't trust. Please, just take over from me. I don't trust that yellow team.
I want to find out, Cheesy, from you and Magenta as well. Can we replace him? Is he when you start to think of guys who are available in the market, how do we even think about replacing somebody like this?
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult because I think any other team would not want to go through a transition like this, where the team is doing well, they're involved in all these cups, and now you're having a new manager, new coach coming in. Might want to change things. Yes, maybe you might get somebody that maybe the coach has maybe revert to and said, okay, we can find so and so. But Can it be the same? And those are the questions we ask. Is he going to change much? Is he going to change the players that we are used to watching? There's a lot of things that could go on, Mikey. And as
Yeah.
Pirate supporters, former players, I remember my skipper, always attending the games, cheering with the supporters, not sitting,
Yeah.
not even in the VIPs, Moeneeb, but with the fans because we got
100%, man.
that love
Cheesy.
to us where we can also engage with the fans, sit around them, and enjoy the football that is given us. So it's gonna be really hard
100%.
to replace it.
Cheesy. That's so honest that you say. Because 2 years ago, our captain was selling potatoes. And I
Yeah,
thought, where is our captain? But then all of a sudden, I see him back again, into the crowd, loving the moment, loving everything. And you know what as well, Mikey? For a leader of us, a leader of Orlando Pirates, we always have this stature and this aura about us. I'm speaking about you, Jele.
Yeah.
They natural leaders, they have this aura about them. And you always think to themselves that, these guys will always be in the VIP section, always be in that places there, not because of the people that they are, but it's because the stature that they carry about them. But you get a guy like our captain, our skipper there, who is in the crowd.
yes.
In the crowd. Love for the game again, love for the team, love for the players. You can see him interacting with the players. That is the love that Coach Jose has brought back. But that's one, Mikey, the question that you asked as well. I need to ask you guys this question. Have you seen the next Carlos Santana?
No.
Have you heard of a new Carlos Santana?
No.
That guitar player?
No.
There isn't more of them. There is no replacement for Jose. Anybody that's going to come now is going to come with a new philosophy, a new style, a new mindset where our players have adapted to this now. It's going to be hard. We're going to have to do it. Listen, we're going to have to accept. We're going to have to do it, yes. But we're going to need to have the right coach for that. We're going to need to have a players coach for them. Because why? We cannot have a dictator. We cannot have someone who feels like, I'm this guy. No. Because these guys have gotten used to a certain way, a certain style. And that certain way, style, and philosophy has done what? Brought us success. So what success is going to bring you come the hard way. Now you have to break down everything that's been built. So it's going to be careful thinking as need to go in to getting this new coach. Very careful thinking, and I hope. When is the funeral, guys? When is the funeral?
Feels like a
No,
funeral,
you're
but it's just a
right.
crazy comparison, yeah, boys. I mean,
Mikey,
obviously,
Mikey, no, I'm going to cut you. I'm
yeah?
with my skipper. Let Mikey, we let the captain speak. Mike, we
Okay,
let the
brilliant.
captain speak before. Skipper, can you? Sorry, Mikey.
No. I'm saying it's very difficult to replace Riveiro. One, the philosophy is different, and each and every coach that's gonna come is gonna come with something different. You remember when we took a treble? Someone get to Orlando Pirates and everything changed. We're starting again. We're rebuilding again. So it's very difficult because this train.
Yeah, that was when we got Roger, skipper, sorry. That was when we got Roger and Eric, right? And we had that winning mentality.
Yeah,
And we got guys that never had that.
You know what I mean. So it changed. You get someone sort of like a coach who never won anything.
Yeah.
And the players they've been winning something. So some of the coach they don't care. They're just there to for the cash and everything. And for the CV that can go up to another level.
100%.
You know what I mean? So that it can coach in different countries or whatever, so that the
Yeah.
level it's bigger. But there's coaches
100%.
who are passionate about football, like Coach Riveiro. No one know Coach Riveiro. He came, he was down to earth, and he said, "Oh, you're talking about me. You'll see me when I'm doing the job." You know.
Yeah.
And first season,
Yeah.
he was the first person to win a trophy in first season in Orlando Pirates. First season he won a trophy and double.
Yeah.
And the second time he got double again. So now in the third season, he's got one. He's
Already.
chasing for 2 trophies.
It's for 2 more.
One so
You,
far.
you know what I mean? So it's very difficult to replace someone who's been in the team for 3 years and won, let's say, 6 trophies.
Yeah,
As a coach,
crazy.
you need to win 3 trophies a season so that you
You can last longer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. And he
Set the
brought
bar. He set the bar.
he brought football in South Africa again.
Yeah. And Orlando Pirates.
I think Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs. In the past 2 years we've lost that thing. But now even if Chiefs is not performing very well, but people still come to the stadium because they still have that passion again. Because they say
we can't
Pirate
not
and
be-
Chiefs, they can't beat us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The full stadium nowadays, it's packed.
Yeah.
Everyone now wants to be in the stadium. Why? Because of Coach Riveiro. They bring the style of
Yeah.
football, the culture of Orlando
Yeah.
Pirates, Tiki Taka.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like we used to do with Coach Ruud
Yeah.
Krol. You know,
Yeah.
you enjoy the game more than the results.
Yeah.
So,
But not the
Mikey,
Chiefs. The people.
so
Sorry,
You remember?
sorry. I want to just correct. Let me correct Skipper there. People, yes, they come enjoy the football, but it's only they come to enjoy Orlando Pirates football because there's no football by that yellow team. Sorry, Mike, you were saying.
No, just hear me out. I see a lot of similarities here between, obviously, when Klopp left Liverpool, there was also an announcement prior to him leaving, and they were again second to Man City all the time. Second to Man City, couldn't get it over the line. We were winning trophies, but that announcement. But what Liverpool did so well with Slot is they found somebody who is very similar styles of play, similar tactics. And it wasn't that he came there and tried to overhaul the whole team. I mean, they didn't make a single signing. And I'm looking at what Pirates has there currently, the squad they have. There's no reason why you couldn't bring in someone that has the same philosophies and the same principles as Riveiro, and we can smoothly and actually improve. I mean, you look what Slot's done at Liverpool, but can Pirates find somebody we don't want a change in philosophy? We like what we're seeing. Can we find somebody who will do what Riveiro started and just keep the team on the same trajectory, which we hope will end up in us eventually getting over Sundowns?
We have ideas and people that can come in. I think
Sorry, guys.
Moeneeb, it's fine, man.
Sorry.
As men you're allowed to cry, you can. I know you don't want to cry on screen. It's fine. But as men, we are allowed to share that little bit of tears. But anyway, Mikey, I think for us to find a coach, we might have our own opinions. I've seen on social media that there's a calling for Coach Pitso, there's a calling for another Spanish coach. I think we might come up with all these ideas, and I think this is a question we need to pose to the fans, especially Orlando Pirates fans. Maybe give top 3-4 coaches, and let's hear what the fans have to say about it. Because I can say Benni McCarthy, he must leave Kenyan national team. Sorry, Moeneeb, you can be the goalkeeper coach also. It's fine. It's not bad. But I'm just saying that could be one of the options. But let's leave it to the fans, because you know what? They are the ones that pay and go to the stadiums. Yes, we were former players. We were in that field, but we were brought different coaches at a different time, different generation, different seasons. So the fans are seeing everything, and they've really been supportive to Coach Riveiro. So now let's leave it in the comment section, Mikey. I know, Mikey.
Okay, we've been going for a long time here, boys. Before we go, I'll go around the room and give me one name. If you had to give one name of who you would like to see as a replacement for Riveiro next season, Moeneeb.
I say I only have one name, boys. But remember, I am under contract, but the coach that I would think would be perfect for them is.
Yeah.
Okay, we know who
Okay.
you're talking
I think
about.
I got that name. I got it.
Cheesy, you've already given us your answer.
Yeah. I think the fans will figure that one out.
My gents, you got a favorite?
Yes, I have. I think for me, I'm just gonna be honest. I think Pitso or Benni McCarthy will be the right place for Orlando Pirates.
Okay. So I'll agree with Moeneeb and Happy. A Benni McCarthy or a Pitso. As much as people don't like Pitso, but I think with his experience, and he's always wanted to coach Pirates. And the third option would be a recommendation from Coach Riveiro in terms of us getting a Spanish coach that shares the same philosophy, so that not too much can change. So I have that. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. I'll throw two more names into the mix, and I'm not that I'm against your options. I actually like the sound of both of those. But I liked Ramovic, who was at TS Galaxy, who left. I think he brought in a lot of good youngsters at TS Galaxy, and I thought what he did with his squad was impressive. And he knows the league as well already. I like him. And then our other friend in North Africa, Rulani, as well. Those are the names I'd like in the hat. I think that's me, guys. Let us know who you would like to see. I actually wish we weren't having this conversation right now. But the last dance, Riveiro can still bring us some trophies before the end of the season. Let's back him.
Yeah.
Let's give him a good send off, because he's done wonders
Yeah.
for our club. So fill those stadiums.
Mike. Let's
sing for him. He's played some
Let's-
music for
let's-
us.
let's-
Let's sing for him. So
Mike, 100%, and
Yeah.
let's enjoy our last few months with him. You know, let's make it memorable because he's made Orlando Pirates memorable for us again.
Yeah.
You know, and so let's make it memorable for him as well. This last few months by being there.
I think it's a message to the players that you're actually giving right now, because I think if I was
Sorry.
a player, I'd make
No,
sure that we all enjoy.
sorry, Muruti.
Yeah.
Muruti, sorry, Muruti. Sorry, sir. As much as I appreciate that honor that you've given me amongst the three of us here, you are the Muruti. That should come from you. You say it with the spirit, with the gees of Orlando Pirates. You know, so let me rather just continue with where I think I was leading now. So Muruti, I will hand over to you as soon as I'm done.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, serious, Moeneeb, but they always say, as brothers, we always
Yes.
share the same love, the same
No,
spirit.
fair enough.
And
Fair
what
enough.
I want to say to the players right now, as they've probably seen this on their social media that the coach might leave, and he might have spoken to the players. So I'd say to them, give it your last best shot. Whatever the coach had wanted to achieve at the club, whether we go for that league and push Sundowns to the limit, we push them to the limit. There's the CAF Champions League, there's the Net Bank. Do it for him so that by the time he leaves, he's going to be able to say, you know what, I worked with a great bunch of quality youngsters, experienced players. Let's close it there, Moeneeb. God bless.
That is why you are the Muruti. Muruti Cheesy.
thank you.
Muruti
Make sure you
Cheesy.
subscribe.
Skipper.
We jumped over the
Thanks for
30,000
joining
mark.
us.
Thanks to you, legend. So, yeah, we'll see you
Yeah,
guys
Mike,
on the
Mike,
weekend.
as you were saying, sorry, Mike, as you were saying, everybody's leaving us. Please, subscribers, we need you not to leave us. Gather your friends, your uncles, your cars, your taxis, your everything. Let the taxi subscribe. Please, we can't have everybody leave us, okay?
Happy. Thanks for joining us, brother. We'll see you guys in
Keeper.
the next one.
Cheers, brother.
Ciao, ciao.
SoccerBeat,